Welcome back to episode 10 of the Alaska Anchorage Killer Whales. So we're sitting here at 33-27, holding on to that 7th seed by a few games. I think I'm going to go ahead and simulate this last month. If we start to get close to the playoffs and, we get down to that 8th seed or whatnot, if it's close, I might slow it down and, take it game by game. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just see if we can't get through as many of these games as possible as we make our push towards the playoffs. So we're about halfway through March and Steven Adams just went down with a bruised hip. It's 2 to 4 weeks. He's still an 84 overall, so I think I'm going to keep him in, but I'm going to go ahead and lower his minutes and give some of those to Zubat and Morjanovic here. But yeah, so looking at the sim, we have yet to lose a game. We are 15-2 since the trade that sent Enes Kanter to OKC for Steven Adams. And definitely we're now locked into this 6th seed here. Almost have clinched the playoffs at this point with only 4 or 5 weeks to go. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep simming here, see if we can't make it to this April 16th game down here. So we finished the season as one of the hottest teams in the NBA. We did take a few more losses here, but still winning a good amount of games. We finished the season hopefully now here 49-33 if we can beat the Pelicans, but we clinched the playoff spot. We clinched the 7th seed at the worst. I don't know if we have that tiebreaker with the Nuggets and the Thunder there, but we might, if we win this one and the Thunder lose, we might even be able to jump up to that 5th seed. But yeah, looking like a great year for our team. Corey Witt finished the season averaging over 20 points a game, 15-15 for Evans and Adams. Adams grabbing a double-double on that, rebounds there. Zubat 7.3, Witt 6.7. Farrell ended up assisting 5.7 assists. I'll take that. Farrell definitely picked it up at the end of the year in terms of assists. A couple of these other stats here. See some field goal percentages, some 3-point percentages. I want to see Hickson. Yeah, Hickson ended at 45% from deep. Yogi Ferrell 44%. So yeah, that's what the stats look like. Just thought I'd show you guys those. And yeah, I guess we'll get into this game and finish out the 2nd year of the Alaska Anchorage Killer Whales.
Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan with
Alright, and we tip off against Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans.
Right now the kicks it to House.
House open for 3 and he hits it. Great play there.
Right around 74.
He hits one and misses one.
Misses the second. Let's give it up to Evans here. Oh, Evans in a hot zone. Wide open and he hits it. We got the 1-point lead here early in the 1st quarter.
Randall finds Holiday.
Adams with the steal. Adams gives it to Witt. Witt getting absolutely bodied there by Randall. Oh, they're really going to give him this shot. We'll give him too much space there. And Witt connects from deep. It's a very close game here midway through the 1st quarter in New Orleans. I'm going to give it over to Farrell. I'm just going to grab it here, give it up to Evans. Evans gives it to Witt in the paint. He slams it home. Corey Witt with the one-hand jam right there.
And finding ways to score down there.
House from deep. He misses. Corey Witt picks up the board and lays it in. Corey Witt killing it on the inside in those last 2 possessions.
It's over.
Some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Davis with a wild shot. Witt's going to throw it all the way up to House here. House open for 3 and he hits it. And that's a 7-point lead here in the 1st. And I have to imagine the New Orleans Pelicans are going to call a timeout here. They're not. All right. We'll finish out this defensive possession here against Davis. And I think we'll go ahead and sim to the 4th quarter here. All right. So we give up points, but pretty good ending there. I think we're going to go ahead and see if we can't sim to the 4th quarter. So fairly commanding lead here. We won every quarter so far. It's pretty close in the 4th, but up by about 20. I think I'm just going to jump in and have some fun, see if we can't hit some shots with some of our backups here. Give me a little pick. They're not going to give Corey Witt any room. 5 seconds on the shot clock. They give him just enough, and Corey Witt buries the triple.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And he has his badge popped here in the 4th.
For Diallo. Anchorage
Holiday
also
misses
making
there,
some
and Witt
changes.
comes down with
Houses
it.
checked in,
Witt's going to
and
get one
Farrell
last
subbed in
chance
for
to pop
Marjanovic.
off here with his badge. He
Here's
gets a little
Witt.
bit of space. It's a good release, and he hits it. Witt dominating the fourth quarter here from deep.
Pressure on their
Increasingly, these guys are being asked to take
Corey
out a
Witt
big
doubled,
ball
going to give it to
in
House
the
for the
NBA
mid-range,
right
and he
away.
buries it
Yeah,
home.
exactly. And you know what? I'm all for guys that have the unique ability and opportunity.
House
to
has
play pro
26
basketball
points here in
out of
25
high
minutes
school or
on
after
nearly
1 or 2 years
80%
of
shooting, and
college.
that's
I
a
would love to see
backcourt there for the New
college
Orleans
kids hang
Pelicans.
around for 2 or 3
Alaska
years, but
just
that's not
dominating in this
realistic for
game
the
here.
Supremely gifted. But it,
And as time expires here, I'm going to have Livingston dribble out this ball as we pull off an absolute blowout in the last game of the season here against the New Orleans Pelicans. We come into the playoffs absolutely on fire. Corey Witt had a double-double with 5 assists, 3 blocks, and a steal. 60% from the 3 on 16 on 26 shooting on the day. House dropped 26 for us. Zubat 10. Marjanovic 8 on 4 rebounds in just 16 minutes. Hickson shot 1 for 3 on 3 for 7 for the day. Evans 8 assists and 5 boards to go with those 6 points. A good game from him. All around, just great games from our players there as we absolutely routed the New Orleans Pelicans to end the year. So finishing out the year here, Ben Simmons won MVP, averaging nearly a triple-double for the Philadelphia 76ers on 23 points a game. Corey Witt runs away with the Rookie of the Year. We all saw that coming. Dennis Schroeder wins 6th Man of the Year, getting almost 17 points a game. That's pretty good stats for a 6th man. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Look at that. How did he not win MVP? 26 points a game, 13 rebounds, and nearly 6 assists to go with nearly 2 steals and 2 blocks a game. Bagley takes Most Improved Players, getting nearly a double-double. And Brett Brown, Coach of the Year. Sad we didn't get that on our team, but there's next year for us, as we ended the season absolutely on fire. No first-teamers, no second-teamers, not even a third-teamer. Surprised we couldn't get those forward positions. All defensive, none of the awards there. All rookie first team, obviously. Corey Witt leading the way. And, just didn't get Hickson onto the second team. So here we are at the playoffs. We are the 7th seed taking on the number 2 Warriors. They finished the season 64-18, pretty good. They still got Kevin Durant and Steph Curry here. Jabari Parker and Draymond Green. That's what their lineup. So no Clay, but still that same death squad lineup that we're going to have to face here as a 7th seed. And yeah, so that about does it for this episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.